How do people know we're amazing awesome if we don't have the right paint job?
Property of King Sal Slick.
It's not our fault. It fell off a ship.
Yeah, if you guys could not get us into a war.
A little paint job. It's getting a little dinged and dirty.
No name. Okay. They will write no name on the side of the ship.
No. I do not want a name on the side of the ship. We can walk over to Leaky Tank.
Okay, so you go inside, and that kind of gruff-looking guy behind the bar just kind of looks at you and says, whatever. And as you take your seat, that waitress rolls over and says, 2 sugars. Love it. How can I help you today?
Just bring us the special for today.
2 specials?
2
Love
specials.
it. Be right back. She does this little squirrel twirly around thing and rolls away.
Alright, I'm going to see if there's any, gambling or anything going on. 6.
There is a portion of the tavern, for intents and lack of a better word, it's a tavern, where there do appear to be some games in play, whether they're games of chance or not. There are people getting excited. Kind of like the Peatapple version of pool or darts, or both. It's kind of like a little game recreation area in the establishment. There do seem to be some people kind of getting excited or not so excited.
Okay.
Excited in both directions, let me put it that way.
Gotcha. Someone's winning, someone's losing.
Someone's winning, someone's losing. I walk over, just kind of check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are some credits being exchanged, and a little dart board equivalent is being reset. It's kind of a weird little dart board. And you would recognize the game, but it's where you kind of have to throw it through a hoop before it gets to the board. And the fins are shaped in such a way that you can throw it in a corkscrew.
Ooh, awesome.
And then there is a variation on billiards where you're trying to sink it in certain holes on the table, not pockets on the side. And, that hole will light up. And so you're trying to time it to get it in as it lights up.
Ooh.
There is a game of, the equivalent of cards and dice that are being played, kind of a shut-the-box type of game. And that is, you see some money being exchanged there as well. So it looks like it's the rec room turned casino by the locals.
All right.
So it's not officially a gambling establishment. In fact, there's a sign that says no gambling that everyone is clearly ignoring.
Love it.
No one is enforcing it.
Fair. It's fair.
All right, so I'm going to sit down at, the cards table or dice or whatever and just strike up conversation about where if this is, the best place to gamble, if there's better places.
Okay.
Just try to get some information. See if I can't find you your fight club.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the end of it, just slowly bring it into the conversation.
That's right.
I can do notice. Notice is a D8. 4.
All right, you talk to a couple of patrons there, and they don't seem to have that much information as far as, the best place to gamble. And you kind of get the impression that it really depends on which king you like better. But they seem to prefer this side of town just because, that lizard king is slimy, regardless of what you say. The queen is just creepy. She's trying not to be, but she's a little overbearing. And, any seller of goods who wants to hug you is no. So, you do start hearing rumors about how one of the kings got robbed.
Weird.
Very weird.
And so there's kind of like a little, did you hear about, I don't know what happened, but he's pissed. Well, whatever, as long as it doesn't come after me, I don't really care. So as far as gambling clubs and underground fight clubs, you did get kind of a hit about a basement fight club that takes place several blocks away, and it's underneath First Aid Emergency Station, ironically enough.
Nice.
It's in the basement of an urgent care.
All right.
I see. They're thinking ahead
They
on that.
are. So after a couple rounds, I'll go back and let Grawria know that I found her.
All right, do you do some gambling roll?
Yes,
there?
let's do a couple.
Roll your gambling roll.
All right.
There's a
I
gambling
have
one?
no
Yes,
gambling. There is, and I have no gambling, so what is that?
Okay, so you roll your d4 and your wild
In
die,
a while.
and you subtract 2 from this roll.
3.
All right, so you manage to lose $10, $20.
Okay.
But as far as you're concerned, it was just kind of entertainment money.
Yeah.
And you gained information.
So while she was doing that, I sauntered on over to the bar.
And the gruff-looking human behind the bar, kind of comes up and says, "Yeah, what do you eat?
Can I get a Bloody Fritz?
Bloody Fritz coming up." And he goes off and pours the drink and puts it on. I'll just say it's $1.
Cool. Sure. Is there anyone at the bar? Any conversations I can overhear?
Not really. You're there. I actually don't even know what time of day it is. It might be afternoon.
Let's say early afternoon.
Let's say, okay, early afternoon, so the lunch rush is kind of cleared out.
Yeah.
You're not swamped by a lot of people there. And so any conversation you may overhear is your own, because the barman is just kind of like, "So what brings you back here? Any news from the outside world?" And I never get to sleep. Good grief.
I give him a little basic news from the wider universe.
Okay.
I am very charming.
You
Exploded.
Oh, yay!
7.
7.
I am so charming.
Okay.
You've never seen me this charming. You're busy. You can't see.
Okay.
I'm
So yeah,
charming.
he's pleased to gain
Yeah.
games. I'm guessing useless information.
Yes.
From you, just this kind of pandering small talk. Of,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's what's going on, and
Yeah.
nothing significant. But
I'm trying to slide into. So, if one were to try to make money in this town, and they happen to have a ship.
happen to have a ship. I don't know. I would look at some of the bounty houses that we have around. Sometimes they want them brought back alive. Sometimes they want them brought back in pieces. Ship is handy either way. Some of them know that there's a bounty on them, and they make themselves scarce, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
Scrap is always big industry. I've got three kings to choose from. Everyone here seems to favor King Rodoko.
Oh.
He's probably got the best reputation in town. I mean, Queen de Montre she's nice and all that. Her hospitality leaves a bit to be desired, I'm afraid. God bless her, she tries. She's always trying. But, I don't know how many people I've talked to who are like, "I am not your cousin." So I don't know.
Fair enough. So the bounty houses, are they all pretty reputable? You get paid every time?
Yeah, they want to stay in business too. So obviously they take the cut. But there is Payback Incorporated. That's probably the closest one. But you also have Even Stevens and Justice for Hire. Both of them decent.
Okay. Well, thank you kindly. And I tip him a buck.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, I go back to the table too.
All right, and the waitress robot comes and says, "Here you go, sweet stuff. I've got this here for you, and for when your friend comes back, there it is. You two have fun." And kind of wheels away.
Okay, I wink back at her.
As she's leaving, she's like, "Don't do anything I would."
Oh.
And then she kind of rolls back and or at least not without me.
Grawria just looks after her with her eyes only. Like she's frozen a little, but her eyes are watching the robot leave to make sure it leaves. Okay. And then Tavi
Yes.
slides over. And we eat and we talk.
We talk, let you know, I found a fight club for you.
Excellent. And I let Tavi know about the nearby bounty houses and that they do pay out after they take their cut and they're pretty reputable.
Alright.
So, what do we feel like doing tonight?
Do we want a bounty or do you want to fight?
I always want to fight.
You always want.
I was about to say, man, remind you don't have a ship right now.
We don't have a ship right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
we don't have a
there's
ship.
like in-city bounties, I'm sure. Like, Jacob is known to haunt this tavern.
Let's go to the fight club.
Fight club! We're gonna go to the fight club.
So you are heading out to this urgent care called Scrapes and Bruises.
Nice.
And there is kind of a triage droid, for lack of a better term, that is built into this kiosk in the wall. And so she's part of the building.
Wow.
Does not have a lower half. She's just kind of on a swivel. If you've seen that kind of, like at Star Wars. So, just kind of in a swivel, she's kind of doing stuff with the data pad, sees, and welcome. Please take the nature of the medical emergency.
You do the talking. Did she get a password?
Yeah, was there like a password or something that I got?
I'm going to say, yeah. And the password is just come for the usual scrapes and cuts.
Just come for the regular scrapes and cuts?
And for what there are little features on her face that kind of have, like, so you can look surprised or saddened, and she just kind of looks at you, just like, and kind of points to the side door around back. And so, I assume you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the door says private, staff only.
Mm-hmm.
And so you, I assume you open the door and head down in.
Yeah.
I go first.
Okay.
I'm bodyguard.